Busia me mama kwaba edeba tips and gist YouTube aha yes eye classroom a enne ye ba besua de we eye akwanya edema teacher for a epese ba UK ebe kira de na eda foforo ye be USA America enne eye United Kingdom mesra o join live yi e wo YouTube anase Facebook a eya na wo de share ama teacher for nyina na mo amutie mi enso every TikTok yɛbɛkɔ website ne so ayɛ tutorials nti sɛ wobɛtumi aba YouTube a ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛbɛtumi aboa ɛnɛ me network ne mu ɛnna hɔ nti mebɔ mpaeɛ sɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ne nyinaa atumi akɔ akɔsi abusua akwanya ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ teacher wobɛtumi aba abɛkyerɛ adeɛ ɛwɔ UK na sɛdeɛ profession bia ɛyɛ no ɛsɛ sɛ wonya license na license a wobɛtumi de akyerɛ adeɛ ɛwɔ United Kingdom ɛyɛ England, Scotland, Wales ɛna northern part of Ireland no your friend QTS qualified teacher status sa license no wo my Ghana mu a wobɛtumi anya bi abra wo Ghana license no ye wo kwan a efa so enya nanso wonya wie na wo pa adwuma a because we ni UK ha sei no ɛyɛ na employers ne bebre ho a wo mo mpɛ mo bɛfa wo nti license no ebi yetumi anya bi QTS no wo matumi anya bi ba sɛ bɛyɛ a wo mo benya employer obe sponsor wo mo ede wo mo aba no ɛyɛ na akoye bibio number 2 enso ene sɛ wo Ghana no sa license no wonya wie na wonya visa no na wo ba visa ne bo ye den ede ma teacher fo ente sɛ care fo visa no esan sɛ mo monya health and care worker visa mo skilled worker visa enti wobetua health insurance a every year bia no eboro £1,000 etim fan sɛ wo Ghana na sɛ esi a wo QTS ni bi na wa apply na company bi afaw wa ma 5 years contract na kyerɛ sɛ 5 years visa na kyerɛ sɛ wobetua health insurance 5 years de ansa na waba yetua ansa na yaba enti na kyerɛ sɛ wo no watimi anya employer but ye the COS ne mpɔhya won nsɛm a you need about over £5,000 just for the health insurance ansa na visa fee kura ba ansa na watimi aba krom ha sei enkrata na wo de beba no utumi de wo yere ene o maba wo ye oba nso utumi de ukunu na oma ukunu nso na oma nyina nso betua health insurance enti ya na ye din na mpokra no senka ye din kra de de sika de wo betumi akopa besia na wo de aye sebe ya wo benya company no ene asem but ene mebema na ye simple e de amount ene se wo di school ebe wurem na te se de nkrofo bebre e be school na o makọ university bi website na akọbọ ni program ahye ho early childhood MSc mathematics there be a very big mistake because womo wi a afei na womo sai kwahwehwe QTS no ekira kwan na obi bebisa say okay fine etimi wie sa na meba na ma tie the tips eka no me kopɛ me masters bi na me ba kroma ase ya me wie de na beto me wo wi a esese wo pa adwuma e wo kroma ase school bia student bia wo wie UK a wo ekwanya say we apply for graduate visa eye nkrata wo de tena short period eno no say wo beye masters a eye 2 years say si omo teso aba 1.5 year eno nti wo beye o masters no we are graduate no da so 1.5 years expire wo beye de no watena kroma say ese okope company bia obe sponsor now company obe sponsor so eye school because we teacher ni e bia person kira de and then you need a QTS ehọ na ya na problem no yeden ehọ eno nti aban ni hihye yemu no aban no e di program bi aba ye friend teacher training in the UK kire se wa kira de o Ghana at least 2 years experience na wo degree enye diploma for because we a masters na wo beye but a masters a license edaso ye friend postgraduate certificate in education plus QTS so PGCE postgraduate certificate in education PGCE plus QTS next or the QTS no ebeka ho aban no ayen hyehyeye a universities bi a ewo UK wa assign wo mo enti enye school bi a na obekwa obenya sa QTS no ye was specific universities ne senti no yenko school ni portal enya application wo yenko hwehwe university ni portal na mom yekọ aban no website direct ni akwahwehwe schools no ewo ho ewo aban no website ni so instead of going to the school's website. For instance, obi pese obeye nursing na onko aban website ebia say University of Sunderland eno person okwa obeko University of Sunderland ana say ebia Bristol University ana Manchester obeko na wakoye ebia degree nurse and masters from the school direct ba momo de ane de ntesa because say aban no de bema mo license nti mo beko government of UK website eho ena wobeko na wakohwehwe school no ewo ho school no ebeba omo school fees ene bibia ebeba na why application enu ntina enne mene mo ebe discuss because mo procedure no a bit difficult kakra one tias ebe confuse na sa program no oba school ewo UK a time a ye kire wade ni nyina no obeko placement eka placement akoye bibi te say internship na kire say obeko schools akokire ade no ne ade de awusua wo class no te say de Ghana nurses womko clinicals no bibi sa na etie enu nti eye nice program a teacher for ubetumi ababeye ubewie no na ukra masters na usel kra license a we de be kira de wo UK eba ne sa na uwie school a wo ho kwan se okope company eye schools a obefa wa mo akokira de wo ho na wanya wo skilled worker visa ada so sa time ne de wo UK ase ne de wo ye adwuma dada enu nti eba sa na ubetumi atua health insurance no kama enti se wo be school no because a year 1 year masters no untumi fa wo yere mampo a uwie school na wo switch konkrata na so a ubetumi akofa wo yere ene wo ma aba we nye care na ye twa dependent ni mu no we teacher for enti momo license ne anase mo visa no utumi ede wo yere ene wo manyina eba udi school no eba dia wonko a obedi kan aba usua de 1 year ni wie a na afi akofa ebusuafo no aba be kan ho na wo share ne so se ye ko website ho a uwa kwenya se wo kira de ewo enkwadam ebia junior level anasempo senior level secondary school for no enti wo na be decide wo mo a opese wo kire ade na wo yemo hwi ni ekọ website mo am Facebook me the link no ato screen no eso a oboso a e de obekọ website ho mo a mo wo YouTube link no e da description no ase any comment section but me life ni wi a me sanso e de beto comment section ama wo mo a ebeba behwe no ekire wo mo nso ebenya link no enti mo YouTube ne de o hwe video ne title no so a wo de unsa boss wa link no beba but emo so nkoso ansa tie na yenye example ba ko enkyerɛw sɛ de be ya wo kwa wo betumi aye share so set tips and gist I don't apply for schools eno nti na magye bre kyerɛ mu nyina sika anka obekwa ko tua £1,000 £2,000 sɛ obi hwehwe school ma ho no mebe kyerɛw wankasa wo kyerɛ ade dada unimade wa ben na wankasa wa your application unya admission na wo pe visa ho assistance tips and gist I can assist you with a visa na watumi aba UK aba be ko school na wi a wanya nkrata a kyerɛ ade na wo so wanya sika ne bi edi ebusunya okopiem website na say na tie mo a mo wo YouTube any Facebook ne de mo ho website no so gov.uk na kyerɛ sɛ aban no website we say apply for teacher training enti we masters a yesa be training akwati say Ghana ko teacher training no eno nti na me say sa method we no complicated na de wo TikTok a emehwe bi na enye na tena comment section ase uwi a waba wa wonim say medium kra ye close timi nkasa mre ebusuya moma yensua de website ne so now or say universities and higher education apply for teacher training o scroll back for more ye ba be ye enema 5 steps ma me fan to screen so na mo steps no 5 steps ena ye ba be ye the first one stages no 5 and say ye be check eligibility ye ka eligibility a na che say wo ye eligible ana wo ho kwan say wo ye bi o qualify for instance wo diploma you are not eligible into eligibility ni ebe ma ye hu a teacher for a wo mo qualify ene wo mo a wo mo qualify. Number 2 ye be explore schools no dosun enti ye be ebi wo ha wo mo ye mathematics shane so se ni nyina ye one program but uko school na ye be bisa subject a wo wi a wo be kire enti wo be select subject no na de wo be ko school mo for instance ebia wo kire RME religious and moral education omo ye bi wo UK ase ye friend no religious education so wo kire RME wo Ghana wo be select religious education na at the schools are omo ye sa QTS no aba na wakoho said the be wi a obitima kire RME no e wo UK ochire English a wonso be search English na ede ne school aba ochire maths a saa na mo be ye no enti wo program ochire wo Ghana no eno na ye de ebe explore schools no ye explore schools no so a ye san so ebe hwe wo mo school fees no because school ni bi wo ha subject ni bi wo ha or the school be 10 ebe ma wo but ebi wo ha wo mo school fees no e wo form ebi de e wo soro. So we're going to consider the tuition fee alongside. Now for your scholarship opportunities. School ni bi wo ha ebi obetwe £16,000 but unya admission na obema ebi a partial scholarship ebi a 50% scholarship and a 20 and a 10 and as ebi obeka cho say oh how do we call it? You better so bear £2,000 a day at the amount. Obu okra na we like some of the subjects no obema fully founded scholarship. Inti enonso ye be consider. Now Shannon so say one first school no amba ameye QTS ni bi. Ubetumi aye wo Ghana abra wo school. Obi beka se na se etimi an medical chirim. But eno no wo mo share certain subject. For instance, wo Ghana na wo ye QTS ni direct. Eye mo ye mathematics, mo English, biology, physics, chemistry and e-maths. STEM subjects no mo pe. Wo RME untumi fama. Wo social studies untumi fama. But who the school no eba dia eno the subject bia wo kire wo Ghana bia no wo betumi dia ba de hia ne se ukura bachelor's degree no ukura degree wo betumi ede aba. Now omo Ghana no de enti omo no ye specify subject ne se wo no omo ba direct abaye adwuma ye me train wo mo but wa wo ba UK no ye be train 1 year ansa na the license no amaw eno tina program bia wo ye wo Ghana bia no ubetumi ediaba. Number 2, wa wo UK no, ye train uwie ya school na ukọ internship no, womo ankasa kora tumi efaw. Yo schools ni bebre ho a, universities ni be ho a, womo ni public schools no be 200 a collaborate a, womo echiche teacher no ekọ ho after graduation. Wo Ghana na wo koye QTS na bia wo ye physics, wo kire physics. Nti wo kọ aban website na wo apply QTS no, na wo ye evaluation o de ma wo a. School bien who be place you into just a one casa schools no abra wote Ghana den but possible enti mo amuni school fees muni scam the base school fees no opportunity so wo ho no bit me so that procedure if you are part of the STEM subject teachers in Ghana. Now mo amudi school no beba no ye explore school no area ye be create account with the government website no gov.uk ye be create account ye create account no area ye be build the profile building no actually say we be fill up personal information and details ye be build your CV curriculum vitae ewo ho na afi ya try a statement of purpose ewo ho SOP and a personal statement no ya try ewo ho ye na afi ya start application no sana method no etie. So you don't do a separate CV, a separate SOP. Ye bibia ewo ho. So obi betre SOP na ma okra gise okope na okopesti ewo website ne so. Obi tre CV ma okra na gise okope na okopesti ewo website ne so. So the CV, the SOP, everything is built on the website. And until I miss mo procedure no complicated. So you need to come and learn it on the website. Especially mo am TikTok am team no. Mo bra YouTube na mo mesua ne sesia. So step number 1, ye kwa kwahwe eligibility no na ya hwe womo eligible. Now ye kwa form 1 we say find out a course you are applying here in nti ho ye beja ho ye wi a ye ba explore courses no. Now number 2, your courses ni bo a wo ba ya you will need to be physically active into about your health and physical capacity. Also you have to confirm say wa promoting anything about medicals and nomination no. And then ebi wo ha se wo be kire nkwada a omoye under 18 na wo be DBS no Ghana your friend police report nti ano so wo be mo akwaje police report e de ato application so na wo mo no e de aye DBS e UK e de ama mo amo ba be kire nkwada a wo moye under 18 because e wo se hu se onye criminal na wan ko fechire akwada bia. All right, now if one kasa will be apply visa if you need one. Mo Ghana ne de you will all apply for visa. Enti miensa ni nyina no ekoma mu nyina. All right. Now qualification you need a degree. And after so owasi no UK the GCSE no secondary school qualification. Enti owasi no WAEC certificate no is equivalent to the GCSE. Enti wasi eno no was a owasi no unya C in English or maths. Enti obi ankofa ne wasi no, na hwe so English, unya D a unqualify, you don't qualify. And I just walk a train of deck edit to so. English or YX certificate no unya D ana E ana F, you don't qualify. Maths, unya D, E, F, you don't qualify. Aya one more munya C to A, A1, B2, B3, C4, C5, C6. Unya be one maths and English, you are good to go. Now, one more if you want to teach science, you can say primary school, okay, or say, mo person mo chira de primary school no, mo so science what's in so no. I was no so C. Science what's in so no. And also I was a C. All right. Now, young konkohwe mo person mo you know. Most of the same thing, even more degree apprenticeship, no. But more Ghana, you are not part of this. I know you're more UK. All right. And I'm more postgraduate, no. More is the same thing, a degree. And I think so C4 in English and maths. Okay. And then study overseas, or say you can get a certificate of comparability. And no, your friend actis. What they will certificate no ebeko actis.com. Now the ama womo now mama statement of comparability no, right? I think so be kaka be £60 or say £40 or say obeko actis.com into link na wo no. Was you can apply for certificate from the UK ENIC. And can any friend ENIC, she say friend actis, ECCTIS, actis.com. Okowa obebisa say oh yeah then now what's the statement of comparability. Now they will transcript and will certificate number no. Ebedi be 2 weeks. Now amount letter no. Now they are two so. Now they are your application no. Say ayatia say who say who here degree and our secondary school no who here C in English and maths. All right. Now edi after young school no, let us explore some of the programs. Was find a teacher training course. Mo person mu training you see ano uba bechara dia obebisa UK no 4 countries. And during the application, you have to specify which part of the UK and our person will train. If you want to school in England, and only the first one, okay, England, and no Bible start now. But mama person moko Scotland, you click on this link. Mama person moko Wales, you click here, and a northern part of Ireland, and so mobile click it. Into England for one day, mobile click start now. After obo start now. Obeka kyerɛ sɛ subject bɛn ɛna wopɛ sɛ wobɛkyerɛ ɛna UK part bɛn me ɛka me nko a anka gyae UK part koraa bɛkɔ because ɛyɛ subject na wo de ba you understand ɛnti mefa ne sɛ wo no wokyerɛ mathematics ɛwɔ Ghana na wa select mathematics o type mathematics na me patcho sɛ mo am wo YouTube ɛne Facebook no mo hwe screen so o type mathematics na wa search obo search na 16 courses found. Now, Osha has say your filters be ewo. Meaning send you use mobile phone na ebe piaba, but try na use filters no. We use laptop it is found on the left hand side of your screen. Apply filters. Now, visa sponsorship. Some of the courses ni bi oha wo UK and I will be to me schools ni bi oha. You can say obua o team we teach any UK we dependent. One also bet me could be now when ya certificate no akwacha start achara de. One no here visa. But wa Ghana no here visa. So you are supposed to click show only courses with visa sponsorship. Let's just sponsor with the student visa. So click that. Then open or primary, secondary near the idea. You can also select but janho. Now secondary school no open mathematics debe and also opa jaho because already was selected subject. So leave that part. Now the upper degree grade no janho. Okay, school na bachelor di here. We are now wako apply filter. Oko apply filter or say 3 courses per once the first no na 16 courses but me filter and aka 3. That means a school me and sape and a bit me a sponsor visa. But the remaining 13 schools no there who UK are ubetimi akoho nyina. Enti school me and sana omo sponsor mathematics for no. Now the first school Birmingham City University. One school fees ene wo ho no. Mo am wo UK mo betua UK citizens and non UK citizens wa Ghana school fees na wo no. Now school fees no the total fee obema scholarship obetie free any ade. And what you're supposed to do is say school now. You can go on the school website and then click on the subject, search the subject on the school and see some more scholarship opportunity. Ahani de ochre school no one school fees and a year 1 year. We are obechere secondary school for ade 11 years to 16 years for nkwada 11 years to 16 secondary level and primary and JHS. We are obenya QTS with the PGC said the mekan no and a qualification no I was a degree now here at least when you're second class lower. Anytime I will 2:2. Let's just say a second class lower. Or 2:1. Let's just say a second class upper. A first class or better 1. So 2:2 let's say at least second class lower into degree no so UCC and as a Winiba and a KN baby I'll call you degree biano. Shall degree setting so or transcript no unya saying a second class lower, second class upper, first class or qualify. But a third class are unfortunate. You don't qualify for Birmingham City University. The second university, a Goldsmith, and no a University of London. One most school fees no was ropa. One most the same thing. Enti usha and kamene wa se me kwa hapade nka Birmingham no edie e wo fom kakra. What I say? The third one, we kura the F pa. On say miensa. Third one no e wo fom. Aha. And it's na me say schools no e wo share wo school fees no. Now, with this school, no, watch the school fees, no, was a 1 year, but bachelor's degree, no, one first class, second class, third class, into your lucky, if the third class, no, over qualify, and within a one specify, no, what you say, third class for over qualify, or you're lucky, so you have to go on the school website and then you try to apply and then you see, say, obefa one. Now, Shannon, say UK application, free, you don't pay application fee until you can apply as many as the OPBR. But also what you say. All right. Now, Obibeka say, mechre mass ewo Ghana, make me change me program. Yes, if only you can, because I feel you be train you. And I was say bachelor's degree or equivalent into one kase change na bachelor's degree in mathematics there be. Into was a bachelor's degree or equivalent into ABA. One kwaya mathematics ewo school. Time I was specify no, but ABA we another program. But since I person obey mass, you be trained 1 year, so it is enough to be trained to be taught. What I say to start teaching, sorry. And until one fan who they hear say, who bachelor's degree, who be to me, I now what teachers experience, what is the teaching experience. Now me catch them say more child organ at least 2 years experience, 2 years experience at least. Wow. All right. Now yanko another subject. Na and also yan na afi me 2 subjects edi amamo. Religious and moral education. RME. So religious education. Now yambo search. Religious education also 2 courses. Visa sponsorship ya take. Without visa sponsorship no. How many courses? 10 courses. 10 schools. Ena womo emma say but omo sponsor visa. 2 schools pe. One so school no ena wo no. Birmingham City University na was a program no. And University of East London no one also on when school fees no ewo from palm. And I think say school no ebebwa. Now teachers are more YouTuber mo me. Let me see the program I'm watching ewo Ghana. Na ebi amotimi ebisa related courses. More YouTube and Facebook. More comment here there me or TikTok na comment here me hu. So who here so be comment. More YouTube and Facebook obetima comment subject a watchere and as a person obechere na mahwe ede amount. All right. Now more commenting obisi economics. Economics. All right. My mention economics no. Social studies. Economics more you can say secondary school specific programs no it might be a bit difficult, right? Into I was say more general programs no. Into economics why wouldn't subject I'll be to me actually apart from economics no. All right. Into such in a bini wa to someone more government your subject be wa Ghana na ye no. Mama church government in this always in one share unya ho school. Into obana o type of government or now where a school changing no. change no obetuma akɔkyerɛ a year na wakɔkyerɛ. So government kora ɔmo ni program ni bi a yɛfrɛ no government mpo ebi ɛni hɔ. OBC ICT, information technology, information technology. And I'm friends say ICT, no, ICT in Kahum. Omuni ICT performing arts no, your arts and design, and your religious education no. Enti wono ebi awa ye RME with performing arts no. Wono ubetuma be sa religious education and I say art obo art 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 and design and omo yokrom ha omo nya performing art into ubetumi abe art and design ma me hwe so more courses ni bia 6 courses visa sponsorship ma me filter so me ma visa baako school baako bi so open art and design a Birmingham University ubetumi abe ye ewo ho right enti mo amo extra day or secondary school no you can get any program. I catch you say they will train you. So don't worry. Any program be out or set your benyano. Ask school fees no from no ube to me ababetre. Most of the times, a math, science, or general programs, All right. I think say Obinso a commentee BB or social studies and early childhood education. Let me check social studies if they have a program like that. Social. Yeah, your social science and your health and social. So you need social studies has in make say and only a Ghana curriculum how curriculum need different and sometimes just forget and then such subject are related to a bear with the kakra right into your health and social care and your social sciences into to me abayasa social sciences no watch they don't study social studies but they study social science and early childhood early childhood education money be they don't do it early childhood education what universities specifically universities and then because a specialist program you might first come and do this and then later you specialize into that field. All right. Home economics, I'm not sure so home economics or UKRC economics but home economics enti mesremo mame fancy asi na wankasa wo ye teacher ni wo ba hwehwe subject ni bi bobo bi hihye mu a subject a wo Ghana nyina wo hwa obetimi akere no twetwe gu book na search ni nyina ne pe baako ne be train you are enya so wo ba ya wo be kere enti wo kire bi da akora na they going to train you for 1 year ansa na wa start now who explore or subject no area the next thing aye ba be you say you we two meboa you how do we call it eligibility and then explore you could create account so you create account with the gov.uk now you question see bit me a create account now so we click here sorry and we are where if you want to apply you go over form and ask you can even click on the school and then you try to click apply for this course okay apply for this course into when school you click on the school and then you click apply for this course or better to say create account okay enti me say come back number who the way I see what subject program na we was search no school na we school back pente no apɛ na obetimi dia ba na wa click so o click so a na was application deadline no September 16 September and 9th I can say 4th and 4th sorry enti mesro yen tem okay 16 September now oko apply for this course na wa click so o click so obeka say create account now 16 September and I think the deadline is January 4 and a deadline or open so next year September after December you can go there and do application for next year September okay pressure no almost mobile January early next year. All right into be create account with the government into create an account no I continue now I create an account now create an account I'll baby say email and a password and I think says telephone number bibisa and run me create account. It's very easy to create account. What create email account that it is very easy. Or create an account or baby say email we are not continue. Baby say password any other and run me create account. So may log in. I cannot create an account again. I am logging in into Okwa. Once you actually sign in so I'm just clicking on the sign in but Okwa clicking create your account. All right. and then you create an account. We are edo beba back. No abe click sign in no, and then what was so. Mem person will be my password in na makata so no. So I am just signing in. Signing in obisa me email address. Ma click it, ma type it at your mom. Obisa password, you know. Right. Enti mabo me email address and my password ashim. Also was send a link be ama my phone number or WhatsApp. Enti I was a me koshe. Enti oh yeah, o create account or beje o telephone number. Was send code be ama me my phone so I was a me ko share I can say was send ama me SMS. Enti I was a me bo ishim. Um right. Enti mame mo code no enhyem sesia mame mo code no enhyem sesia na menye. Osane code no ema o telephone number na I think say edi 15 minutes to expire. Enti me bo me code no ashim na afi ya to aso. Right. Nti mabɔ me code no awie. Me bo share mo wie no say aba. Or say we have updated our terms and conditions. Nti me log in no because I'm a create account dada nti obisa email any password na enra me de create ye no. Ɛna almost send the code eba me telephone number no. Ɛna mabɔ ahyem. It is very easy. You know how to do those things. Nti me wie na we say aba. Nti me continue. Now I'm going to continue. Or see you selected a course. So course na into one say CC ano ya try sign out. Let us say my log in. Into course na me select here no Birmingham City University. I catch you. Do you want to apply for this course or to this course? Now about yes, I want to apply. Into your create account we. The next one you can build a profile to apply. All right. Into my click yes, I want to apply to this course. Now I'm about continue. Afei ɔbɛkeka emu nsɛm de akyerɛ me course no nie biribiara wɔ hɔ. Now wopɛ sɛ woyɛ application a ɛyɛ draft ɛna ɛwɔ hɔ. So you going to or say you cannot submit this application until you complete your details. Enti yɛkɔ na yɛkɔ build your profile no. Okay, me catch also obe build the profile. Into obe click so complete your details. Na de waba ha say. Now waba with details no. Then you come to fill all these details. And I say personal information. Obe bisao eno ye wudin ni ade we are a better complete ashe contact information, we email address or telephone number any ayi we are and also a better complete. Now if you have a qualification. Now English wasi no also wasi ni so I say English GCSE or equivalent into wasi no when you say wo English na no so say C na abosi A and B and Y mass na Y A levels and other education and no now wa feel e ho no so and afei so wo degree no now degree no so wa feel ni nyina better complete. All right. Now my measure A level other qualification or baby sao say what type of qualification do you want to add? Say uni be no atre I do not want to add any A level. Na ehon so aye eyi. I don't know eye wo mo a ebia wo mo diploma ansa na wo mo degree because once wo feel has na obisa anything about wasi ansa na wako degree but before from wasi to degree no ebi mo ha wo mo ye diploma ansa na wo mo koye nti wo mo na ebe feel sa part no A level or an other qualification into monomoshe other qualification which is a diploma. Now I feel with diploma na show and sign about degree column no. Now you add your degree. But muko teacher training no muko university direct. Eko ye education degree no. Or like I do not want to add any qualification. Now I be feel degree part. So you feel the English for the secondary school, English maths for the secondary school. Now I feel the degree. We are now about work experience. Internet me a CV na wobɛyɛ wɔ ha sei. So work experience is here at least 2 years. Into work experience no correct me disqualify o. Into ɛhɔ no obisa institutional and Ghana Health Service. But o school no Besiasi DA primary. Ɛwɔ he ɛwɔ Besiasi Adwoso Ashanti region. Ɛyɛ na mo fili mo yɛ CV a na ma yɛ Ghana Education Service. Ɛhɔ na akyerɛ deɛ. Ghana Education Service we yɛ director o. Aya mombo mu school no institution no enhye ho, right? Akomadan senior high school, Akomadan Bunu East na waboba ahye ho. Na afi what data appointment current na waye na wode hu how many years experience into work history. We school what de wo ebia so many schools are na waye, right? Into monthly work history, unpaid experience. Mo amoye national service no. Okay, I don't know say teachers mo national service and I'm friends say teaching practice. Into eno eho na mo be no. Teaching practice no unpaid experience, and I say experience bia when ya bra yentua okay bia, right? Like volunteer job bia na ehon so wa fail that part e de aka ho. Now uwia na afi waba you can say personal statement no matwere bi ewo tipsandgist.com me the link nso aka mo ho, right? Personal statement ametwere no eno ye for nurse and matwere kwan fa so etwere enti obo link ne so a edo obeba tipsandgist.com edo oba tipsandgist.com na edo obeba ha say personal statement and SOP and written no obehu a sample of UK personal statement sample for UK. So the way I see actually no we for nurse obi obey nurse UK now wa obey education no tresa pepepe your format ho a masa actually okay, and then still na challenge says still na untumi enya nti mama personal statement format mama a sample na masa format se fa hwe so e fa twere wo de na o twere wi a e bia betima type MS Word o type MS Word na afi wa be copy na wa paste aban no website still na problem a wo betimi a scroll down the page my website no so na wo betimi a bookie for a personalized one, and then you tell me what history, then I write yours for you. All right, na matre one kasa wo personal statement at the amount. But mu ye teacher for you don't need that service. You can literally use the kind of say sample no any procedure no na mo dia edit na obi anya ne de na motumi aye more application. All right, the next thing ye be any after personal statement no obebisa adjustment, ask for support, and only your mom disability disable into obebisa ebia waso ya we ya wote asem ebia waso modern, do you need a hearing aid, and I say when ni enye shedanye into ope or writing akesi into eno if you are disabled no be feel obebisa disability said be a obetimi a guide. And then interview availability, yes, you are going to do interview, the university will contact you for interview, then upasi ansana womu amao offer letter no. So interview availability obechere da we are available for interview. We are safeguarding or say reference to be requested if you accept the offer. Now ubenya 2 references and now 3 okay website in so you start to fill your reference obe nominate wadwumam ena university na ukoye no. All right, enti university na bebe oye no wo lecture ba ko ho obe nominate no, then wadwumam boss ebia headmaster and as a principal and as a ebia anybody be abetima nominate no school, and omo no ebe provide a reference e de ama wo mo. Was it references to be submitted if you accept an offer? Enti eno no ofile wo ho a after school na ma offer letter no obeje reference, and then omu be di dance yes ampa o chara de kama enkwada no one omo ye fine umnum na ombu omo basa eno ne ade. All right, then you declare any safeguarding issues. Safeguarding no more like a care omo ye care no na safeguarding, and I will be chara so you need the safeguarding. The way you see handle UK for nkwada no different from Ghana. What you say Ghana teacher need to make say bebunko today like punishment be but I say well to me enya sa so safeguarding issues no. So person who safeguarding na ubetimi akọ Google now wa enter what is safeguarding in the UK, how is it done, and omechero yenyesi right you handle kwalasi omo protection. In other words you are protecting the kids said the beya ubetimi aboa wo mo enti ube declare safeguarding issues no ewo ho, and the bomodin say ubenya knowledge about it because they're going to ask you during the interview omo safeguarding the omo fa eni agro. Then eligibility and equality and diversity. UK has said they believe in equality and diversity, and they're going to ask you certain questions about or sex and or your bana bema and our sexual orientation. Ebia, we gay, we lesbian, we say they'll ask you those questions to be able to look at your equality and diversity. sa normal no, and then we are ne nyina atwe complete na afi wako your application into one say esoro ase your details and your application it ne nyina ye complete then you go to your applications no na afi wako toa so ewo into your application no na waba baby a ewo has in the draft no once say Birmingham City ni the starting no aye draft na afi wako ho back oko back a wa fill area obo has no ebeba apply but once say you fill into or see you cannot fill it into ebeba apply na waye into ebusua sa na etie pepe sa na team yen try say your personal information there personal information they're going to ask your first name your last name date of birth no akọ save and continue sa na wo die wie enti enye gidigidi bia yeba contact information na and so baby sa wo phone number email address and money ade mo amowo Ghana no all the country code no +233 ebedi kan answer into what's for non UK numbers include the country code now we be email address and contact details now qualification English mathematics no say no baby sa what's it do you have what type of qualification do you have into one obebisa obetre qualification from outside UK right qualification from outside obisa grade any yen try into a hono obebo into wasi and what spell hono wasi for instance wasi no what type wasi no e dia hye ho no akọ save and continue no obisa wasi no utwa say e dia was English minya B2 and C5 and anything be no type them e dia hye ho uria na eno so e de wako next into eno ye English no abe bi ama maths no now A level no mono so obetwere other qualification from outside the UK qualification from outside the UK na ebia wa try diploma in with diploma na we no na what type no connect na ebia we bisa unya first class second class pass de be na no so we wie eno na we wa be for degree so degree no so click swap na no so we bisa yes I have a degree and I say I am now studying enti now about yes I have a degree or I'm studying na no so we bisa from United Kingdom and other country then also what about subject to crow any you can say grade unya uya work experience no market culture obebisa baby do you have any work yes pa now about now I continue here now try to add any job or start here ebebisa employer name of employer hono school now try de no on na employer so ebia besiansi DA primary school the time make can say we almost send a reference now also like the Ghana Education Service then you need obi or Ghana Education Service to give you reference but oye na besiansi DA primary o headmaster na ewo ho no ebetimi stamp so me pa cho men ka asem nyina mkoye na besiansi o I am using that as a case study right because reference they need evidence of baby actually no and then it can be a stamp or anything right into oye Ghana Education Service na ubenya stamp no edin so name of employer no but school no edin ehye then title role maybe a mathematics teacher and I say class 4 teacher and any teacher right which are the full timer but full time when did you start the job month and the year right say one kind month but this is an estimate right now you still working yes I'm still working do you use the skills relevant to teach yes I'm using the skills na school no about save and continue now they are here what are the two schools are we are no as connect add another job then also why is pepe no I feel work history we are unpaid then also why is I do you have any relevant unpaid experience maybe about yes and also to add the role now the organization crowd volunteer see say only unpaid now I no okay you need to click the no say and click complete and take it complete now I feel it so at the end I feel personal statement the medical aka ho asem dada right obema or see format better explain why you want to be a teacher describe why you want to teach the subject now why maybe more past experience and I say menchere ebi but me pese mechere and me transferable skills into more economics no maybe I'm economics but in economics a bit of mathematics so I want to now teach mathematics right because in economics I can say statistics business business for you have a bit of mathematics experience anyway say right into ubetimi at the transferable skills say what gain bibisa. All right, and describe your relevant experience and personal characteristics anyways, into we are amount field or say 1,000 words into total statement of purpose now, Mr. Making sure say a 1,000 words, 1,000 words, and yes, all right, now what type 1,000 words no eddy go into bit matre or MS Word, Microsoft Word. Now they are checking the number of words, na ebia wa yi bia from edru bia 900 ana 950 a na wa copy na wa paste ewo ho owia na wa save and continue obo save and continue na obehu se afi eho no so ebeteke e de amount akade ebim. Yes, adjustment. Disable, baby. Are you disabled? Blah blah blah. Do you want to do you want to ask for help to become ABA? Yes, I want help. ABA, oh, me share glasses and I'm so I need that support, right? But no, when you disable our no, continue. Now a honso edem ticket. Me pacho and go can't say why didn't your papa ABA or you're mentally challenger. Why didn't you want to me UK? But unpaid a interview availability. Or baby, do you have times you cannot be available? Ebia to kwana baby sa no about yes, maybe I catch and say that's it. But we need be able no. Right, I don't have any time. Anytime I am available. Into I say, do you have times you cannot? Into boy yes, that means that time now bet type you go on. You want to me contact for interview. But no, anytime be I available. But no, I don't have a not just say anytime be I want to me a contact for interview. No, papa. Safeguarding references no obedi reference. I'm a catch on to add reference. No, be academic reference and as a professional. Into academic no, we teach any bako. Right, and then school experience. Maybe our headmaster no now was selected. And was it what type of reference? Maybe a professional, academic, and sometimes one child they organa crab our certificate. They are coming to train. Say a bit more. But I know most of the schools are back say 1 year school experience and I say 2 years experience organa. It's more my national service area. Try it because me catch say a free application because me hunu baby say ultra academic reference and then professional reference and some school experience. And you will not be able to give the school experience because one child did that, but you'll be able to give academic reference and then professional and ABR. We school no, we be right. We be, but try because a free to apply. Try it. If you are good to go now, but more experience in the everyone palm. All right, then you can select any, okay, any. So select academic now. Now what you teacher need email ne telephone number ne ade. Character reference, ebia obi a volunteer, ebia sofo panyi bi a organa na DC, ene obi a wani monyam a onim obetime do ho adanse pa. At least 2. It will be select academic and then school. And I say be academic and then professional. And I say academic and then character. Emu ba akubia obetime ayenesa e dia mom. At least minu or more ebeji atum. And you know what I say? You will need the email address of at least 2 people. At least two. For academic media, or see the school I'll call the last 5 years. Into the school I'll call and obetumi. They will contact the person if you get an offer to come and study. Declaring you can say any safeguarding issues. And to safeguarding, baby, so ya chewa tumpen say me catch you say misconduct this and man or mo the way I will be see a song kwa them e be a Ghana oko ya die bia ye yi wedi ya suspension da na ya ye bibisa na they want to make enquiries, right? And I say wabu akwada bia ma ye do court to da na intina me ka say safeguarding no I am of how you see protecting for vulnerables, you see handle womo. Into it will help you with the interview process, no. But then I have said, they're going to ask you, do you want to share anything? Do you have any criminal record? And I said professional misconduct. Now Ebiawabo no. I mean any right now and also article the amount. But the mechanic munko about safeguarding as interview date no edru. Equality and diversity say mechanic baby sa sex we male or female maybe I selecting me a female continue ebi or baby sa disability so ewa say baby sa ebi am autistic me say we be now about I do not have any of these disabilities no I continue ethnicity no black African na was selecting no I continue. Now, I have seen so which part of the black African you are actually an African. Now I click echo. Now I can continue. Now if you are catch say check your answer no, or check your answer anywhere. Have you completed this session? Yes, I have completed. Now I can continue. Let's just say echo na ama kiamo. Itu boss obekono answer hana try complete. Into one say the way I'm seeing no. A very simple. When you fill with details anywhere. School na search no about apply and one na kutum. What you school no ebe contact you through email. And then email no eba share offer letter so ubon say ebi aka kyerɛ yama scholarship say yayese ubetimi a no ato aso untimi a enti obia nko try bi free to apply uni baby a wo mu a ebe free aba go and apply, get the offer letter, and then MWAB to me aba. You might get bank statement and other stuff to support, and then now to me aba UK. Oba now be na after school no. Ade obenya QTS air license up or the bachelor de ewo UK. Ebusia me time ninti me demo ebesi ase. Mo share program we say Emma teachers are only warm. Say wo ni interest and I say on qualifier. And bone yet more because ebi obi to baby a opesa information we say but when to me and join me into mon share enfama monamfofo nyina ada mesenya ho ye beye USA United States of America eno de enye school but ye beye kwan a obefa so a obetimi enya visa bi a ye frɛ no J visa exchange program na watumi akwa America akwa akɔkyerɛ adeɛ ɛwɔ hɔ enti adafoforo mo bɛte menka ɛwɔ tips and gist YouTube anaasɛ yɛ classroom a ɛwɔ YouTube a ne din ɛyɛ tips and gist ɛnɛ your first time a ɛyɛ a ɛma wo werɛ mfi sɛ wobɛ like na wa subscribe ɛyɛ free to subscribe but subscribe button no so na ɛbɔ notification so meba live a na wanya notification na wɔn so wa join ne ɛna afei nso kan hono sɛ sesia no yɛ website a yɛsua deɛ ɛyɛ tipsandgist.com. One say sample ɛwɔ free a wokɔ use wokɔ hɔ a IOT materials a lot CV kora samples ɛwɔ bibia ɛwɔ tipsandgist.com. Enti sɛ wopɛ information bia ɛfa documents ho a ɛsan so ɛwɔ tipsandgist.com. Ɛda foforɔ mo bɛte menka mo bye. Link no ɛwɔ Facebook ɛna afei nso mo a YouTube no link no ɛwɔ description ase. Me pon live na mubenya link no ɛwɔ comment section ase. Eti utwa ho be 5 minutes ɛba a mubenya link no ɛwɔ comment section ase ɛwɔ YouTube. Meda mo nyina amase mo bye.